My name is Neil Giuliano and I'm a freelance DP. I don't always use my own gear when it comes to jobs, but the two things that I always bring no matter what are my meters and my personal monitor. And whenever I can, I want to bring my own monitors for client and director. And those two currently are the Flanders BM211 and this tiny little small HD 702 Touch. One thing is, if I am gonna be on a job, I want people to be looking at the monitor. That is, as in everybody looking at the monitor. I not only want the director to see things, but I also would like my production designer to see things. And I want, obviously, the client to see things because I don't really like it when everyone's not on the same page. And because of that, I am obsessed with a very easy portable monitor solution. So the first go-to is a very popular one, which is the Small HD series. And the benefit about this thing is that it is very easy in order to put together and take down. Back in the day, I'm pretty sure people remember monitor cages, and when Small HD, before they had integrated battery solutions, they had this gigantic little cage that was around, but Small HD decided, you know what, no, we'll just give you some handles and a battery and then you're good to go. And then later down the line, Teradek thankfully came out with a battery plate attachment for it so it receives passive power, which means that I could just take one piece of thing in a Pelican case in and out, and my life is so much easier, and I love it. Now, in terms of color accuracy, I know a lot of people love Small HD in terms of that kind of thing. I personally think that Small HD is not good for color. I try to calibrate this thing over and over again and try to match the looks so many times, and it's okay. In all honesty, the benefit of this thing is that it gets super damn bright. Color accuracy is awesome, but say if I'm outdoors and I'm with my director and they are questioning if like, hey, I can't, like, is it okay? Is it the shot? It's already like, nope, I failed already. I don't want to have to get a tent for them. I don't want them to have to go under the shade in order to see a clear image. That's the beauty of the hybrids these days. And also as well too, with everything that is now going straight to web, when it comes to something going directly to YouTube or directly to like an Amazon video kind of web, sometimes a Small HD is really a better accurate thing to see your picture. So the portability, holding this kind of thing in and out of a case is something I love to death. But now, what if we have a little bit more high stakes over on here? So this right here is a Flanders monitor. And for those who are not familiar with, Flanders has been making color accurate monitors for over a decade right now. They started with series in the 10 to any range with a monitor that was pretty much good only for color. And by the reason is that this thing does not have as many features as the Small HD. First of all, the Small HD has a touchscreen. The Flanders is just a plain old LCD. The Small HD has variable brightness as well too. You do have variable brightness, but it does not get bright. You cannot see this thing outside. I did a job recently where we basically just put this monitor aside for this one because it was just too many conversations being like, we need to build a giant tent in order to see this thing. But the benefits, though, is that because Flanders has been nailing their color accuracy for so long, especially in their LCDs, this is probably the most color accurate LCD that you can get. And they are also a lot cheaper than OLED LCDs. Now, the downside about something like this, besides the fact that it is an LCD and that it is not really feature reliant, is that, well, let's be honest, it's pretty expensive. This thing with a Pelican case and also the integrated kind of things, what I have, which is currently a battery and the Visa mount, this is gonna run you $3,300. However, though, the one benefit is that I do not even question what I am looking at when it comes to, is this image perfectly good when it comes to contrast and color? And because of that, I am just a dumb monkey brain whenever I have to look at a monitor and not have to like have conversations or check a meter over and over again. The benefit of something like this is just a thing that has changed my workflow so much. But also, not just because of the fact that it's color accurate, but because the battery is at the back and you could have integrated solutions. I'm really not kidding. Like, I really want to be able to wheel a monitor to everyone. Say that all of a sudden, like a PA is going in and they're trying to put in a random piece of food if you're shooting tabletop. I'm not sure why PA is doing that, but you know what? PAs are hustling a lot these days. And they have to put it in the right spot, and people are not able to communicate properly what to do. Just give them a monitor. Just be like, hey, here's the shot. Here's what you do with your shot. And because wireless is becoming such affordable thing these days for a lot of filmmakers, especially when it comes to competitors such as Vaxis, coming out with a $500 wireless transmitter and receiver solution, this kind of way to work on set is really important to me. So whether it comes to something that is very small and portable, or something really beefy and color accurate, I gotta say, working in the digital age has been fun, and I'm only just interested in about what we go next. I mean, I would love to be able to just show like my gaffer just something that they could just look at their phone for the actual feed. I don't know if I trust their phone though. Do iPhone 6s have good color accuracy? My name is Neil Giuliano. Thank you very much for watching.